All right, next ones we're gonna go over are the press series. We got press and a dumbbell press, which is just a strict press. We got push press, push jerk, and then we're gonna throw in the thruster because it involves the press. So let's go over those really quick. The press, using your barbell, you're gonna start with that weight up on the shoulder, and then I have the weight just directly under my chin. Making sure that the feet are about hip width apart, and then I'm gonna have my butt on. Okay, I'm gonna move my chin out of the way of the bar, press straight at my face, head through the top, okay? Now, I'm really active in this pull down, so I'm gonna pull it back in. Same thing, move the head out of the way, push the head back through, and then making sure at the top, their butt is on. Okay, you're gonna see a lot of this, where I lose the butt, and then they're going to start filling it in their back. So make sure the cue is butt on. Have them think about like hollowing out, like if they were doing some sort of Superman ab work. Not Superman, banana.
Banana.
Banana. Okay. The other one is a dumbbell press. You can do either one. I like to do both, just because if you're doing a dumbbell, you'll notice that one arm isn't as strong as the other. Same thing, butts on tight. I'm going to lift, press through. Pull that weight back in. You're going to be really active in the pull down. Okay, if they start feeling it in their wrist or their shoulder, one cue for the wrist is not to have their weight clear back here. They need to curl that knuckle through, so knuckle towards the ceiling a little bit more. And then if they're feeling that front shoulder, they need to be activating more back in here. So I think about my tricep lifting, my shoulder lifting, and my chest doing a lot more of that work. Push press is exactly like a block jump. Without the weight, I'm here, and the cue is a dip drive. So I'm gonna dip, jump, and press through at the same time. Okay, here's it from the side, but you just cue them, my butt's on here. Here's a slow-mo version. I'm gonna dip, so I just soften the knee. Okay. I'm not dipping here and losing my upright torso. Dip, here's my triple extension. Once I hit the top, boom, I'm pressing straight through. Making sure that they're not moving the chin too much and that they're looking straight ahead at the finish movement. Dip, drive. Okay, making sure once they hit that triple extension that they're starting that lift and they're not hitting the top and then trying to press, or they're not pressing too soon, but trying to just connect that movement. Push jerk, the weight gets a little bit heavier, so the press is like the lightest weight you can do, and then you move up and progress through that. The push jerk, the cue is a dip drive, re-dip, so you're gonna catch in a loaded position. So I'll show you that really slow. Dip, drive, and then imagine that this weight's too heavy, so now I'm gonna re-dip, pop. And once I hit that, once I finish my triple extension dip drive, my heels and my arms lock out at the same time. Okay, this one's gonna be probably the most advanced for them to figure out. One I like to start with is just pretending we've already done the dip drive. Okay, so we already did the dip drive, and now I'm on my tiptoe for my triple extension, and then I'm gonna go to heels and lock out. Okay, so they can just work on this movement alone. Here, heels, lock out, stand, okay? And that's to help them just lift heavier and really feel the power of their hips. Pop, down. Okay, we get that full triple extension, boom, go down, okay? Last one is a thruster, and it's evil. So once they've mastered that front squat, which we just went over in video 1, then they can learn this. So it's basically a front squat into a press, like a push press, but it's one fluid movement. So from the front, I'm gonna front squat, keeping those elbows up, using my butt at the top, boom, driving through. And then I'm just gonna work up to a heavy weight. The drive, boom. Okay, from the side, keeping that chest up. One solid movement. You can do the same thing The dumbbell, I like to rest it on my shoulders. But big squat, elbows up. Okay, trying to make that as clean as possible. And that was the presses.